And so they might have viewed this connection as almost maybe like toxic at one point, but or like in their head they might not have told you that, but they kind of felt like this person is like driving me crazy, like this connection is driving me crazy. But then I think that now the energy I'm getting now is that they realize that this whatever died was like something that was supposed to, and that they've reached a higher level. They're becoming more spiritual. I definitely feel like they view this as just like we are a really highly spiritual connection. Um, I feel like they view this connection as something that has forced them to let down a lot of boundaries and become more emotionally honest. It's gotten them in touch with their emotions. I think I'm also hearing is I feel like you healed maybe a broken heart with this person because we have the Nine of Wands transitioning into the King of Cups. So what I'm seeing is like this person might have been the type to not talk about their feelings, to be very defensive, to be very guarded. But I feel like this connection they view this connection as something that has like opened them up to their I'm even hearing their feminine side, their emotional side. I think they would call it their feminine side. And maybe they were hard on themselves at first about this. Like they were like, why am I crying so much? Why am I so emotional about this connection? But now again they realize it's actually for a higher good, a higher purpose. And then we have the Five of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. So I think this person might have tended to be um maybe the type that was a bit like deceptive, or maybe they had some negative character traits. Maybe they would kind of like hurt people and kind of like get away with it almost. But I feel like they have noticed that they've gotten a lot of karma in this relationship. Like if they've hurt you, they've gotten karma. I'm almost seeing that the infinity as like what goes around comes around. And I feel like they're realizing this relationship has balanced a lot of their karma out, and that they're balancing themselves out now because of you. And then with the Seven of Pentacles and the Star, I think they've had to learn. They view this connection as something they've had to learn a lot of patience from. I think this is some sort of divine union, and they realize that maybe they. I'm almost hearing that like maybe they would rush into relationships. I look at like what I was really getting with this card is like maybe they would rush into relationships. Maybe they would get in bed quickly with people and then kind of like dip, like just like leave. But I feel like this connection, it's teaching them like maybe this person had a lot of like short term relationships and they kind of would get away with it and they didn't really get karma from it. But then I feel like this relationship has taught them patience somehow because they view you as like a very divine person and maybe you haven't always just given them what they want right away, or like you've kind of made them earn you in a sense. And I think that they view that this connection as like you are like a divine being and they feel like they need to um work on themselves in order to be worthy of you, which is like a thing that they haven't always had. But this also could mean that this person has low self worth and maybe they view you as above them in a way with the Star. They kind of think that you're maybe too perfect or too special, and they kind of view themselves as like maybe someone who doesn't have all their stuff together. And so there's a bit of an inferiority, I think, that they feel to you in this connection. It's like they don't feel worthy of maybe this level of a higher state of love or whatever. And then we have the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Again, this to me definitely says that they feel like, yeah, an sense of inferiority, that maybe you are just more, I'm hearing like you're more blessed than they are. It could be because maybe you're more tapped into the divine, so you get more blessings, and maybe they still have like some more, maybe eight negative things that they do, so their karma isn't as good as yours. But I feel like they view you as a very blessed person. They view this as a very blessed connection, but there's a sense that maybe they're again like they're not quite as blessed as you are. Maybe they're not quite as pure, and like maybe their karma, they have more karma than you do because they've done more things to deserve maybe negative karma. So they kind of feel like right now they're a little bit like a page and you're more like a queen. Like you're really like you really know who you are, and this person is maybe just starting to get the sense of like what this world is, and they don't really quite know who they are. So there's a sense, I guess, yeah, definitely like an inferiority. Ten of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and the Three of Swords. I feel like they view this as a connection with a lot of potential for abundance and happiness. Let's see, I feel like this person feels like there's a lot of like interference in this connection. there's a lot of people I think vying for you, that like a lot of people want the Ten of Pentacles with you. Like a lot of people I feel like would be very interested in settling down with you, like perhaps marrying you. Um, and I think it causes this person maybe to even be a bit inactive at times because they wonder if they measure up to the competition. Um, like it's almost like they're like, well, I'm not even good enough, so why bother kind of energy. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, and Page of Swords. See. So they definitely view this connection as a lot of love and passion. There's a lot of physical attraction here. I kind of feel like with the Page of Swords, I'm almost hearing like they view your life maybe a little bit from the outside with the social media thing. Page of Swords can talk about stalking on social media, so they might feel like they gather a lot of information about you through social media, especially if you guys aren't like together. They might almost feel like you guys have like maybe you guys are like have like an online connection or you haven't met in real life or something, but um, there's a sense of distance here. I feel like they again, it's like a sense of not feeling good enough to fully step into this. So they almost feel like they're like observing this from the outside, or like they feel like maybe they this connection in some ways, like the fullness of it lives in their head, like with this Four of Swords, like maybe they feel this connection but it's mostly in their mind, especially if you guys don't talk that much. Nine of Swords, Three of Cups, and Six of Cups. So if there's like a third party in this connection, um this person gets a lot of anxiety about it. They might just also just get a lot of anxiety about maybe you finding someone else, because they feel like you're their soulmate with the Six of Cups. And so I think they worry that you're going to find somebody else that you like love more. And so I think this person gets stressed out about being like replaced in a way or like abandoned by you. So this connection might stress this person out a lot, which maybe is why they kind of take a step back sometimes, is because it gives them a lot of anxiety and they might think it's a bad thing, like that this connection's triggering them because maybe they don't know that it's um triggering them so they can heal. Maybe they haven't caught on to that quite yet, but let's see, there seems to be some sort of guilt also if there is a third party, that on their end there's some sort of guilt because they know that this is their destined soulmate connection. I feel like they know that this is the connection they're supposed to be in. This is a much happier connection, and so if there is a third party, there is a lot of sadness and anxiety and guilt about it. Um, yeah, I feel like they view this connection as something they want to offer love to, but I think there's a fear of rejection here. I think there's a fear that if this person tells you what they really want with you or communicates their true feelings, that you're going to say no, or that you don't really have the same depth of feelings. And so then they'll be really brokenhearted and lonely and really just like super bummed. So they might hold back from telling their full truth because they're just afraid of rejection. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the World, and the Hermit. Let's see. I think this connection has made them, again, work on themselves a lot. I think they've broken free of a lot of negative things because of you. I think you inspire them to seek the light, like with the Hermit, like the divine is in his lantern. So it's like this person might have turned into a bit of a mystic, a bit more of a spiritual person because of you. And I think they owe a lot to you because of that. And I think with the World, it's like they've reached a lot of chromatic completion of maybe like old ties to things, maybe addictions in the past. Then we have the Two of Wands. So I definitely feel like this connection is still in their heart. They're still looking forward to Two of Wands, Two Flames. Like I definitely still think they see a future with you for sure. Like this isn't really like over in their head. I don't think it's going to be over anytime soon. Especially if you're twin flames, I don't think they're able to get over you um, at all. Let's see. I'm going to get a couple more cards from this deck. Okay, pile one. How else does pile one's person view their connection with pile one? We have the Queen of Pentacles again, the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have the King and Queen of Pentacles, so counterparts. So they definitely see you as probably the person that they want to marry. Like this is probably their destined, like Ten of Pentacles energy. But they still might be a little bit shy and scared to communicate with this with the Page. I feel like the Page doesn't open up about the depth. It's more like flirtatious, but they do view this connection as like something long term and probably their destiny is really what I'm getting. All right, let's get some messages from them and see what they want to say to you. Okay, pile one. What does pile one's person want to say to pile one? Let's see. We have you're so magnetic, my heart will always pull me closer and closer to you until we are finally one. So they definitely feel like a very magnetic connection with you. I know you never truly meant to hurt me. You were just triggering me so I could heal. I think I was saying that before, that this person gets triggered and they're like, it's toxic, but then it's actually triggering. So maybe they are actually living that. I apologize for hurting you. It was never about you. It was me projecting my issues onto you. So if this person did choose a third party, or they walked away, or they just hurt you in some way, it was just them letting them hurting and being maybe and just in their own. It's like sometimes when we're so insecure and in so much pain, we can really do things to other people that we don't realize will hurt them, because we're just like so blind to other people's, other people's pain, because we're just so, that's narcissism. It's like we're so focused on our own pain and ourselves that we like will lash out at people and not even really realize it sometimes. I will always forgive you. I love you so much. It's impossible for me to hold a grudge against you for very long. So if you did trigger them, they always do end up forgiving you. I feel like you forgive them too. So that's also how they view this connection, is like unconditionally forgiving. I'm afraid to show weakness because I'm afraid of being judged for how sensitive I truly am. So this person is very sensitive. Um, and I think you trigger a lot of that emotion and that sensitivity with that King of Cups. Let's see. Whenever I see a picture of you, um, or hear your name, my heart races and my mouth goes dry. So there is a lot of anxiety, I think, in this connection. It could even just be that like you just give them a lot of nervousness. Like they're just afraid of what you think and stuff. You changed my life so much. I hardly recognize who I used to be. Yeah, with the Death Guard, you changed their life a lot. Let's see. Let's get you some more messages from this stack. Okay, pile one, messages from pile one's person to pile one. So we have You Will Be Mine. So they definitely feel like they eventually want to make you their person. They want to, commit to you. I feel like they feel like the universe has decided that you guys are meant to be together. On letting go of toxic behavior and addictions. I think I was kind of saying that this person might have had addictions. A codependency can be an addiction. We have Let's Go on a Date. So I think they really, I feel like this person thinks about taking you out to dinner, having like a really serious relationship. I'm working up the courage to tell you how I truly feel. So it looks like they are gonna come forward at some point, but they have to just gather their strength. Hiding my feelings is starting to weigh on me heavily. We have Be Mine. So yeah, a lot about they want to like be together with you. You're magnetic. I can't stay away. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying, that you are very magnetic. They can't really stay away from you. I think magnetic came out like twice. I don't know what to do, but I'm trying to figure things out. So they're in their head a lot, I think, trying to decide what the right action is towards you. And then we have Let's Make This Last Forever. So see, I definitely feel like if they commit to you, they wouldn't want to break up with you, and that's that Ten of Pentacles energy. We're mirroring, so you guys might be kind of feeling a lot of the same emotions. There might be a lot of anxiety in you that this person triggers. And then we have I love your energy. So this person really likes being in your presence, is what I'm feeling. Like they just like, you guys just might be really energetically compatible, especially if you guys are twins. It's like your energy just really isn't just very like yummy to each other. You know what I mean? Like you're just very attracted to each other. Let's see. More messages from Fabulous Person Apollo 1, please. So we have um I'm trying my best even if it doesn't look like it. So this person's kind of just saying like if they do hurt you or they act kind of immature, it's like they're acting they're using the tools that they have. And if this person maybe grew up in an environment where they didn't have like they didn't learn like great communication, or maybe their parents didn't have the best relationship, it's like they're kind of saying like, hey, I'm like, I know maybe I'm not doing very well, maybe I'm messing this up, maybe I'm being awkward, or maybe not treating you right, but it's not about you, it's because I have issues, I wasn't taught how to do this, you know what I mean? I'm thinking about what to say to you, so it seems like they're really thinking about communication here. I love your eyes, they are gorgeous. So there is something really powerful, I think, about looking into your eyes. It's like they see their own soul almost. I love you to the moon and back. You are my perfect match. So yeah, with that King and Queen of Pentacles, I definitely feel that way. I need to fix things between us. This connection is so much more than I initially thought. I want to make you proud. There's no one else for me but you. I always listen to music that reminds me of you. That's very cute. I'm learning to respect myself and others, and I think this is having respect for their bodies and maybe not doing substances that are bad for them. And then I want to have kids with you, so if that's a possibility for you guys, I think this person would love to have kids with you. It could also just be like adopting some ferrets or something, or like, I don't know why I said ferrets, but like dogs, cats, whatever you guys are into. Just like, this is just like that family energy, that Ten of Pentacles energy. Um, let's see, I'm gonna get you one of these oracle cards. All right, pile one. We have new beginning, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. When it comes to matters of the heart, there's no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So I feel like you're learning from this situation. They're learning from this situation. I feel like they really want a new beginning with you. Have an adventure with you. I feel like if you guys, but I feel like that this person sees that if you guys were really like in a full union, you'd have a lot of really fun adventures, maybe travel a lot. And then I feel like you guys are both really like forgiving of each other and understanding that this connection is teaching you things, like regardless of what happens between the two of you, you're sending either way. Let's get you one of these cards as well. Call one. We have worth waiting for. And it says divine timing is at work in your leveling. Oh, we have retreat, free yourself, and one fell on the floor. Grab it really quickly, and we have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So I think this goes for both of your parts. It's like there's definitely a feeling that this is super divine, so you can really trust this connection. And you know, if you do have to wait a little bit for it, it is worth it, because this is probably, you know, your person. They think they want to go on a retreat with you, you know, disconnect from the world, but this could also mean that this person is retreating from the world a bit and just thinking about you a lot with that Four of Swords energy that came up earlier. And it looks like they've decided to free themselves from some sort of situation, maybe like a karmic partner or something. They decided that, you know, they want to take control of their life, and part of taking control of their life, I think, is, you know, confessing. Also, I noticed that when I put the card down, when I put the power cards down, Twin Flames was here, your passionate nights, so that could be more confirmation for you. But if you don't resonate with that label, just don't listen to what I'm saying, or pay attention to me. Let's see. Let's get you an oracle message from my deck. Pile one, message for pile one, please. We have light codes, and blessings and miracles are coming your way. So it looks like you guys are definitely ascending. You're getting some light codes. You're learning some important teachings. And then I think this is allowing blessings and miracles to come your way. I feel like this connection has maybe triggered both of you a lot, but it's healing blockages so that you can receive more blessings and more miracles. So like in the end, I think all this triggering, all this stuff will definitely be worth it eventually. And I guess that's what I'm saying, is just trust that the divine is taking care of it. and that you're just learning a lot from it. And I think your lives are both improving. Let's see. It's a cat here. Okay, let's see. Let's get you some charms now. Pile one. Okay, so I just made these little number cards because like numerology is cool. I wanted to learn it. So we have 4, 4, 1, 1, and then another one. So 1, 1, 1, and then 5, and I think this is 7. Yeah. So we have 4, 11, 1, and 7. So see, I do have a little numerology cheat sheet on my wall. So let's see. So the 1 here represents new beginnings. So that is definitely confirmation of that card. So 11 to me is about like alignment. It's kind of like almost like a portal, like a gateway. So I think this is saying you are getting into alignment. 4 is about stability, and then we have 7, which is about like magic and manifestation, kind of like magician energy, and then 5 is about like powerful changes. So it's very interesting. We have accept the challenge you are facing; it may become your greatest gift. We got a lot of these little quote things. Give thanks to the unknown blessings that are already on the way. I see blessings on the way. And then if you are facing a challenge, it's like you're healing from it. And then compassion is a state of constant giving of the self for others. So I think this is saying like, being of service to others is really important. You guys could be healers of some sort. Oh, we have another number. We have 10. So that's again like the world card that's about completion. We have the letter W. And then we have some charms, and we get into those for a second. Okay, so with this little funny yellow woman, but they're very interesting looking, kind of hilarious. But what I interpret this as like flexibility. I think your person's learning to be less rigid and stuck in their ways and stubborn. So they're learning to maybe go with the flow a bit, and then like let things happen as they happen. Maybe less controlling. And like domineering, especially if your person's like I was hearing like emperor energy. If your person was kind of in that like stoic, like just like stiff kind of energy, this person's maybe kind of learning to be a little bit more goofy and like joyful. We have this butterfly, but maybe that is important. It's about transformation, but this is a hummingbird, pretty cute. And the hummingbird is about communication as well. We have this little golden retriever. So this is kind of like, I feel like 10 of Pentacles energy for me. It's about just like kind of like really pure sweetness energy. Like puppies are just so sweet and pure, and golden retrievers especially have this like special, just like they're just completely nice. You know what I mean? So I'd say your person is pretty sweet. We have this little duck. So that's about getting your ducks in a row, cleaning up your act, because like the bath, We have this little pearl things. This is kind of about like star energy. Again, like they really view you as very special. We have this little horse, and to me that represents freedom. So again, freeing yourself from negative situations. This is also like a stallion, so it's kind of that really raw divine masculine power. I feel like this person maybe is having to, find the strength to run away from situations that don't hurt them, or like not run away, but free themselves. And yeah, it's interesting. There's kind of a horse on here. It's a unicorn, but yeah, freeing themselves, like, getting in their power and galloping away from things that don't serve. It's also kind of like night energy to me, with a horse. And then we have this little owl. So this is a symbol to me of the divine feminine and her knowledge. So you're very wise, arts and crafts. So you guys could be artists here. And this little cactus to me says that this connection can survive a lot of drought. Like if you guys go a lot of periods without talking, it's like this connection has really deep roots, very connected to source. So it kind of doesn't die out. And then we have this little sun symbol. So to me, this is about this person getting in touch with enlightenment energy and the sun. And then we have this mudra, which is again kind of about enlightenment. Maybe a person's getting into meditation as well, or you are. All right, pile one, that's what I have for you. I'm very grateful for your presence here with me today, and I'm sending you so much love and light and many blessings. Apparently, you do have a lot of blessings coming your way, so I'm not just saying that. Okay, so please take care of yourselves. All right, bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful pile two friends. So We're going to be looking into how your person views your connection. I haven't done this reading before, but pile 1 was really fun to do, so I'm excited. All right, pile 2. How does pile 2's person view their connection with pile 2? So it's interesting, the death card came out in pile 1 as well. Okay, so pile 2's person views their connection with pile 2. We have the 3 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, oh, the Moon, the Ace of Pentacles, the Empress, oh wow, 7 of Wands, and Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so let's get into this, you guys. So how do they view your connection? They definitely see this as a divine union, with you being the Empress here. I feel like they think that you're like their ultimate love interest, like you're probably the love of their lifetime, the person they'll always want to be with. I definitely feel like they feel very lucky to be with you. I feel like the Empress, it's like nobody compares to the Empress. The Empress is the ultimate person, male or female. So they definitely view you as that, and that's why they desire this union with you here. Um, the connection you guys have with this Trinity energy, this person is extremely protective of it. Um, I feel like this person would fight like tooth and nail to defend you in this connection. They might be very protective of you. I get the feeling that this person doesn't really talk about this connection with other people that much, because they've learned that this connection is very special, and they're not willing to hear, I feel like, criticism of it. Like they don't want to hear it. They know that this connection is, they know what this connection is. They know this connection is special. And maybe people like to, people can really hate on other people's relationships, and this person's like, no, they don't take it. Um, yeah, and I definitely feel like they know that this is a cup of love being offered to them by the divine. It's their destiny to unite with you. I'm feeling that's how they view this connection. Um, they don't want to. I feel like this person might be holding back a bit. Maybe not telling you everything, but they do really want a new beginning with you. This person wants something serious, something committed. I think that you've brought about a lot of change in this person's life. I think you've shifted their perspective, and I think you've made them value. I'm almost hearing like you've made them value and respect like women in a way that they didn't before. Take it as it resonates. So if you're a man watching this, they just have learned to respect men or learned to respect other people. But I get this weird sense that maybe this person was a bit egotistical, or like just like they didn't really care about other people that much in a way, like not in a bad way, but um maybe they've never really been with a partner that they respected very deeply. And I feel like you've killed off their ego a bit, and now they view you with such high regard and so much respect with the Empress and the 9 of Pentacles. And I think this person's a bit shook because I feel like this person's never put someone on a pedestal, maybe other than like a celebrity. But I almost feel like this person views you as a celebrity in a weird way. Not in a weird way, but just like in a way. They almost see you as like famous, or just having this like celebrity energy. They're kind of in awe of you, and I feel like they do get the sense that you're almost like they've never felt in awe of someone other than a celebrity, and it's weird. It's like even though you might just be a totally normal person, they almost have you in this like celebrity status in their mind. And it's kind of humbled them in a weird way, because they no longer completely put themselves above other people. Um, they almost like worship you, and I think that's a really interesting energy from them, to actually worship a woman or a man. Like, I don't think they've ever done that with any of their past partners. I think they almost always viewed themselves as a little bit, they never were in an equal partnership, whereas I feel like this person sees you as their equal and almost even more than them. So it's really been this interesting energy for them to um to no longer see themselves as the the best, or like the only one that matters. That's a really, yeah, really interesting channeling. So with the Three of Wands and the Moon, I think this person has dealt with a lot of serious, intense emotions in regards to this connection. And I almost feel like it scared them at first, but it seems like they're willing to embark on a journey into these emotions. I think this person has gotten into their divine feminine energy now, and they're almost walking towards the moon. They're like walking towards diving into their own feminine energies because of this connection, and they view this connection as something that has tapped them into yeah, their feminine energies, perhaps their intuition as well here. The Eight of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. I'm getting that this person views this connection as you are so attractive and so magnetic and so gorgeous that their passion, their physical urge to be with you, if you know what I'm saying, is almost burdensome. Like they are so physically attracted to you that it almost is like hurts. Like they're just like almost like being around you is just like, oh my god, like they're just so attracted to you that it's like it's like crazy. Like I'm just getting the sense that it's just like you are just like so hot that it like drives this person kind of crazy, and it's almost their passion for you, their like intense feelings for you, physical sensations are just like really, really, really like a lot for them. They almost like, yeah, view you as just like almost like too hot to handle in a way, like a celebrity, where it's like they almost feel safer like looking at a picture of you or thinking about you in their head, but then actually like being face to face with you is like really, really overwhelming. They're like, oh my god, this person is just so hot. Ten of Swords, Five of Cups, and the King of Wands. So again, divine counterparts here. This person also could be really hot too, which is like kind of the sense I was getting when I was talking about how they've never like worshipped anyone. This person might have been used to being worshipped by others. Maybe they're really physically attractive and they've always been the one on the pedestal. They've always been almost like the empress. Like they've always been the one that everyone was like simping for, and like in their relationships, they were the ones that the other person was obsessed with. So I think it's really interesting with this person that they for the first time, they're actually like simping. They're actually worshiping someone else. They're idolizing you, and it's reduced their ego a lot. And then Ten of the Swords and the Five of Cups. If this relationship has come to an end, or this connection is over, or you guys are broken up, this person is like in a lot of pain about it and like really regretful, and they miss you a lot. I feel like they almost never want this connection to end, is what I'm feeling. Like they and if you guys are together, they're afraid of an ending. They're afraid of you leaving them, I think. Or maybe they're just afraid of coming forward and actually telling you how they feel and then getting rejected, so they might stay away from you. But this this connection brings up a lot of deep emotions, a lot of deep sadness, maybe triggers them a lot. We have Ten of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and the Five of Swords. So it seems like you guys might have had an argument or something, and maybe they walked away from this connection, or you did, or alternatively, I sense that there is a lot of competition for you. This could also just be there's a lot of competition. There's a lot of people that would want to be with you. A lot of people that would be interested in a Ten of Pentacles, long-term commitment with you. And I think that they get kind of jealous about that. I'm getting a bit of that jealous energy. I kind of get this feeling that they're almost afraid of you leaving them for someone else here a little bit too. Like there's just a sense that you're just such a worthy and valuable person that there's just like it's scary. Yeah, the Five of Cups came out. So yeah. There's definitely a fear of rejection, a fear of not being good enough for this connection. Maybe it causes them to be a bit defensive here. But yeah, they definitely want to pursue this connection. I feel like you're kind of like this person's like whole world in a way, and there is a desire to pursue you and come after you. But this defensiveness and this fear of rejection might hold them back a bit. Let's see, how else does Pisces person view their connection? Pile two. Let's see. We have the Three of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. So this person feels like you guys are definitely destined. Again, with the Wheel of Fortune coming out twice, they definitely feel like this is destiny. But there is a fear of rejection here, the Heartbreak card, and then the Page of Cups. It's like they're afraid of opening about their feelings and then being rejected completely. See, Page of Swords, King of Swords, and Eight of Swords. This person might be a bit of an overthinker. I think they kind of overanalyze this connection a bit, and it causes them to be a bit cold. I feel like this person definitely also stalks you on social media a lot. I think this person has a lot of fears that kind of holds them back from you. And they have the Page of Wands, Ace of Wands, and the Death. They do want a new beginning. They want a resurrection here. They want a transformation and a new beginning. And then let's see. I think they want to come towards you with some sort of passionate offer, some flirtation. I'm feeling communication, and revitalize this connection. Maybe they really want to be intimate with you. I was actually picking up on that earlier, and maybe they feel like if you guys hang out and maybe have some sort of physical relationship, that might kind of help get the ball rolling, and you guys can kind of like start talking again. I think this person really wants to like dive in and do this again. So if they've walked away, they're very down for a new beginning. I think they just have to work on this anxiety and these fears, this ego that's trapping them, holding them back from you. Okay, let's get you some messages from them, shall we? All right, I'll see messages from. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm just gonna take these two right now because that was just so many. Okay, messages from Falty's person to pile 2, please. So we have, you are perfectly designed for me in every single way. So emotionally and then physically, you're like perfect to them. Again, that pedestal energy. I don't want you to give up on me, even though I make it hard for. Great. Sorry, I can't read my own handwriting. I don't want you to give up on me, even though I make it hard to love me sometimes. So this person feels like maybe they do push you away, or they kind of do mean things. Maybe they say kind of rude stuff, or they just like do. I just feel like this person feels like they do dumb stuff sometimes with this connection. Like they just kind of like make weird, irrational decisions and like kind of like, I don't know, they feel like maybe they do make it hard for you to love them, but they just don't want you to give up on them, which is kind of like a lot to ask from somebody. But I feel like this person is just like, they recognize that they don't act perfect all the time, but they in a sense do really desire forgiveness for that. I imagine a perfect life with you. It brings me comfort. So that Ten of Pentacles, is like, yeah, that they want like a perfect life with you. They just think about like being married with you and what that would be like. Even if I go away, I will always come back to you because my heart will always belong to you. So yeah, the Empress, it's like no one compares to the Empress. They're not going to just find another Empress. That doesn't happen. So they're gonna, maybe they walk away for a bit, try to date other people, or like not necessarily date other people, but just like try to like maybe feel something for someone else and they just like really can't. So then they're like, okay, well then they always come back to you. The thought of your beautiful face makes my heart so happy. And the kind words you say to me have healed me so much and touched my heart deeper than you can imagine. So if you've been really nice to this person, it's healed them a lot. They think that they view this connection as very healing emotionally to them. Let's go in with this deck, get some more messages. Policy messages from your person. So we have your heaven sent. So I think this person feels like, yeah, you were like a gift from heaven. You're very special. I've always had a secret crush on you. So definitely that Empress energy. They've always like been into you, always had a thing for you. Um, I don't want to hurt you. So they're honestly maybe afraid of hurting you. And maybe that's why they stay away from you, is like they kind of maybe they feel like they don't love themselves very much, or that they have issues and they're like, maybe I should just stay away because I'm probably going to mess this up somehow and hurt them. And then it's just going to be over and they're going to hate me. You're the only one I want. My heart will always choose you. Our connection confuses me sometimes. I feel like that Eight of Swords is like this person maybe doesn't know how to move forward sometimes. I wish I knew how to tell you how I feel you on my happy place. So, again, I think that was coming up earlier with the like, I visualize like a life with you, you know what I mean? Like maybe when they're getting stressed or if they are in a third party, perhaps they kind of just retreat back to maybe memories of the past with you or just thinking about you and it like brings them comfort. You changed me for the better and then you intimidate me so much. Okay, you have that Empress energy. I think you terrify them a little bit. Yeah, you really intimidate them. But it's like in a sweet way, like you're just like really hot. Pile two. A decay. Okay, let's get you some more messages as well. Okay, so we have quite a few. Let's just get these organized. Give me a sec. We have, I realized you are my everything. Our bodies fit so well together. So you guys have like, I don't know, there's just a lot of like physical stuff in this pile. I just think you guys are just like super attracted to each other. I feel like when you guys are together physically, it's like really hot. It's just like you guys just are kind of like perfect for each other and there's just like no one else really compares, you know? Are you happy without me? So that's something that they get worried about is like, yeah, like you just like kind of moving on, just forgetting about them. I have you on a massive pedestal. Yeah, this keeps coming out. Things just don't feel right without you. I feel like this person gets very bored without you. I feel like you're very, Queen of Wands, like very passionate, like Leo energy, very exciting. And I feel like their life is very dull without you. You're my peace. So you're my happy place. You're my peace. Like you kind of calm this person down. Like even though there is a lot of passion, I feel you guys also you can like calm them down if they're like having a panic attack or something. I write love letters to you in my head. Let's start over. You give me an incredible feeling of pleasure and bliss. Yep. I'm so different from who I used to be. You are my silver lining. So I feel like when it comes to life, like you are something that makes life feel like worth it in a way. Like they see the beauty in life because of you. Like you kind of I feel like you're in some ways like you're like the reason they get up in the morning. Like you inspire them throughout the hard times. You've given me love I've never felt before. I'm scared of messing things up between us somehow. I think I literally just said that. That's crazy. I love confirmation. Um, I want my parents and family to meet you. That's really cute. So they definitely like. I feel like you're like the type of person they take home to mom and dad. Like I get this weird feeling that they feel like their parents would like be crazy for you. Like their parents would love you. Like maybe they have siblings and they feel like you would love them. Maybe you already know their siblings or their parents. I see you in my dreams most nights. It's why I love to go to sleep. I wish I could take all the pain away. So this person maybe what wishes that they could take your pain away, or if you guys are in separation, they just wish that they could take their own pain away. Maybe this person relies on codependent substances or like just addictive behaviors to take pain away. And then I want to talk about everything. So they really want to lay things out on the table eventually and really like have a deep chat about their feelings and such. Okay, let's get you some Oracle cards. We have wait, don't rush into it, allow nature to take its course. So I think there is some sort of divine timing at work here. And, you know, I feel like this person is healing and like maturing. So allowing God to do what they will with this person and heal this person, I think is important. And then we have balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So I feel like you support this person, but I think you also challenge them to grow. And I think this relationship maybe has a bit of tough love. Like maybe you're not afraid to take space from this person if you feel called to it. Um, and I think you've taught this person maybe how to respect other people because of the respect that you have for yourself. And, you know, maybe you don't just, again, like you don't just give them what they want right away. Like you don't just hand them everything. Like maybe this person in the past has had relationships where, again, I keep using the word simp, but I feel like this person has been with a lot of partners that didn't challenge them. They were very easy. They were very like, they didn't push your person to be better or to change or to improve themselves. they maybe just felt lucky to be with your person and they were scared to stand up for themselves in the relationship. But I feel like you are very brave and you know your self-worth, so that you have not let this person maybe walk all over you or let them do whatever they want. Like maybe you put yourself first in a lot of situations with this person, and this has challenged them and maybe bothered them. You know, maybe you just didn't give them everything they wanted, because you didn't feel like you wanted to. And I think maybe this was hard for this person to have a partner that stands up for themselves and respects themselves, but it also, over time, it made them really view you as the empress, because they were like, wow, this person knows that they are so attractive and magical that they can really have anyone they want. And like, I have to mature, I have to be better for this person, because otherwise they will leave me and I won't find another person like this. So I think overall, maybe it did annoy them or bother them that you didn't just suck up to them or just give in to them, but it really has taught your person so much in the long run. That was a very long-winded explanation, but I feel like it's relevant. Okay, pile two, let's get you some oracle cards from my deck real quick. And then I'm going to get you some of these oracle cards as well. Okay, pile two. We have a wedding and chemistry. So you guys might end up getting married to this person. This might be your future spouse. And then chemistry. So there's a strong magnetic attraction here. I definitely was feeling a lot of chemistry, a lot of like passionate, hot energy. Sacral chakra. What am I talking about? Seriously, you guys have like a super passionate love affair, and I'm living for it. Honestly, this is pretty great. Also, like, well, to honestly, props to you for like being the empress and standing up for yourself. I think that's really cool. We have focus on love, and then there is strength and vulnerability, and you are the light. So I think that this person is learning to be more vulnerable, and that there is a lot of strength and vulnerability. You're learning that you are the light, and that gives you that sense of self-worth, because you know who you are. You know that you are a divine being. And then, you're definitely, I feel like you're focusing on love and manifesting love, because that's what you're putting your attention. And then maybe you guys are also share a connection where you guys can be really vulnerable with each other. Maybe you're very open and honest with this person in a way that they're not used to people being. But I think this is a lesson that they're learning from this connection, is vulnerability, and that vulnerability really can make or break a relationship, and that there is great strength and vulnerability. It takes a lot of self-confidence to be able to be completely honest about things with people. And maybe you do that, and these absence it really fesses up. All right, piles. Sticking to the charms and try to hold them away so you guys don't get your ears blasted. Okay. So, what do we have? So we have this little turquoise, which is about tranquility. It also just reminds me of like very like earth energy. Oh, we have the wedding ring. So wedding is coming out twice. That's kind of exciting. We have this, it's called the Torii Gate, which makes me happy. It's not spelled like my name. It's spelled Torii, but it's a Japanese gate. I think it's sort of the Shinto religion. But basically, the Torii Gate is about you enter it and then you experience purity. Also, it's 11:11 right now, so that's interesting. But you enter it and it purifies you. Sorry, you can hear my phone. There's a timer on it. Then we have this little key opening this latch. So I feel like you've unlocked a lot in this person. Let me grab my phone really quickly. Sorry, guys. Okay. Sorry about that. So we have the number 6. We have double sixes, and 6 to me is the number of love. So there's like a lot of divine six. There's a lot of divine love energy. We have 5 and 5 again. So really interesting repeating numbers here. So 5 is about powerful change. So a lot of change going on in this connection. We have 12. which is about perfection and wholeness. And then the number 4 is about stability. I feel like this person reminisces about this connection a lot and also is very like divinely protected here. We also have trust creates peace. So trust in this connection, have faith in it. We have the letter K. This is again my sacral chakra charm. So it seems like there is that connection again. This is very protected again. So a lot about protection. We have this, it says bridging. So I feel like, bridging the gap between the two of you, letting water flow under the bridge. So we have this pomegranate, which is to be like Aphrodite energy, Empress energy again. We have this little cake, so piece of cake. Also, I'm getting the sense that they feel like your body is very luscious. This is my 10 of Cups sort of energy, like you can kind of see that really happy family life. We have this camera, so I feel like this person is very fond of the memories they have of you. I feel like they'd enjoy having pictures of the two of you. Maybe they look at pictures of you that they have a lot. We have the sun, so there's a lot of happiness in this connection. So like Leo energy. We have this little beaver, so that's my 8 of Pentacles, like working on themselves. And then we have this horse, which is about freeing yourself, as well as it's kind of like my knight energy. So this person does have that desire to pursue you. Also like, very stallion energy. So a lot of, again, passion. All right. Oh, one more thing. I'm actually going to go back to this real quick because I've been getting really into Shinto. So, basically, in the Shinto religion, there's like again like this huge idea of our purity, and if you're able to purify yourself, I think of karma or just have a very pure heart. It allows a lot of blessings from I think it's kami, it's Kmi, which is basically like God or spirit. So I feel like you are a very blessed person. And I don't know, maybe you should look into Shinto because it's like, I don't know, liquid. So that's what I have for you, pile 2. I love you very much, and I'm very grateful for your presence, and please take care of yourselves. All right, bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful pile 3 friends. So let's get into your reading, shall we? And see how your person views your connection. All right, pile 3. How does pile 3's person view their connection with pile 3? Okay, 7 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Knight of Wands, see 6 of Swords, 2 of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, the Emperor, Strength, Ace of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. Put that there. Okay, so how does your person view your connection? I think this person really sees this as a connection worth investing in. They feel like their investment in this connection will pay off in the end. Like if they put a lot of time and energy and love into this connection, it will end up being really happy. I feel like this person knows that this connection is worth waiting for, and that maybe they do have to be a bit patient. Maybe you guys aren't together quite yet, but they know that you're the love of their life. I'm feeling with the Emperor and the Ace of Cups. It's like you've melted this Emperor's heart. You've made this Emperor see that there is more to life than just money. Like I'm really noticing this coin in his hand right here. I don't know if you can see it. Point it out. And I think this person is realizing that there's so much more to life than just money and power, and that love is really, really important. So you changed this person's life, and I think they feel this connection is life changing. But the Knight of Wands and Strength, I'm always getting maybe your person is a Leo or you are, but there's a huge passionate energy for you. I again feel that you've tamed their ego, you've tamed this lion, this Emperor. You are like, it's like you have this softness, you have this gift about you. where you're so sweet and nurturing that you've calmed this lion, you've tamed this person. This maybe this person was a bit wild or just a bit unemotional, and you've tamed them. You've ignited all this passion, but there's so much like sweetness in them in it too. You have the Six of Swords and the Ace of Swords. I think you've helped them to this connection. Maybe there was an ex or something that they were kind of hung up on, but you've helped them move on from a lot of things, helped them to realize a lot of things about themselves, realizations. I think I'm seeing like Archangel Michael's sword here. I think you've helped them cut out a lot of negative behaviors, help them to be just a better person in general. This connection is something that they really want to give to you. Make them this person want to be generous, and they do this connection as something again worth investing in. They really want to spoil you, like give to you, treat you well. And then the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles is like they feel that this desire to come towards you, to be with you, to unite with you, and then invest in you again with this another Pentacle. It's like this person. You guys could be Earth Sense as well, but this person, they might have almost I'm getting a sense of this person could be very wealthy, and they've never wanted to share their wealth in the way that they want to share it with you. Like they've never felt this desire to spoil someone, to provide for someone as much as they do with you. Like they just want to give you everything. Like this person might have been the type to just have a lot of money and not really spend it, or just kind of like not really, treat another person like with a lot of, by giving them a lot of their money. But this person just like, I feel like this person wants to buy you gifts and like take you to dinner and just really, that's like you've made them realize that again, like money isn't everything. Like love is more important than money. We have the Knight of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Eight of Pentacles. This person really likes how smart and like intuitive you are. I think they view this connection as a very spiritually guided one. I think you're getting them into maybe working on themselves, maybe healing themselves spiritually. You could be a healer. I'm almost hearing you healed them energetically. There's a desire to move towards you, I think, very quickly because they see how unique and valuable you are. You're not like anyone else they've ever met. You're so different and interesting, and like you have this like Christ consciousness, higher ascended consciousness that they've never felt within a person. So it's like they've never felt like they needed to work on themselves before this connection. Queen of Cups, the Sun, and the Eight of Swords. So let's see, I think with the Queen of Cups, you just are so loving, again, so loving and beautiful and generous. You make them feel so happy. Let's see, this Eight of Swords, yeah. I feel like this person might have been blinded by heartbreak. Maybe I feel like there was an ex or something happened that just caused this person to be in a lot of pain and a very stuck energy. But I feel like this love with you, this friendship, I feel like you guys have a really strong friendship here with the Three of Cups. This love and this friendship has healed them and allowed them to open up to the divine. And maybe they were involved in a nasty divorce and they just felt like they would never love again. They were just like, it might as well just focus on my money because I'm never gonna find happiness again. But then you changed that. You were like unexpected. You like came in. I feel like this connection is like they see this connection. I'm hearing like they just feel so lucky for this connection. Pile 3. All right, pile 3. How else does your person view your connection? Pile 3. The Star. Oh yeah, so you're just so special and amazing, and you give them hope. I think. Maybe they did feel a bit hopeless. Yeah, like love wasn't going to come towards them. They weren't going to find that again. All right, how else does your person view your connection? Pile 3. Okay, this is going to be very specific for some of you, but when I was hearing this before, maybe this person was widowed, or maybe their spouse passed away, or they lost their spouse. That's for some of you, or it was a divorce. Something really traumatic. Maybe they lost a parent. I feel like a sense of loss with this person, and then a sense of closing their heart off. So I don't know. It depends on your situation. Let's see. Pile 3. How does your person view your connection? Oh my gosh, you guys. Yeah, it's like they feel like through this connection, the beautiful, this is such a sweet energy. Yet Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Three Pentacles, this connection has healed them. This connection is special and divine, and they feel so rich and abundant, but not just like monetarily rich, like emotionally rich. You make them so fulfilled and so happy, and I feel like they've also gained a lot of enlightenment, higher states of consciousness from this connection. You've taught them so much. This person feels incredibly blessed and grateful to have you in their lives. That's really beautiful. I love it. I love your person's energy. Honestly, I think they seem like such a sweetheart, and I'm very happy for both of you, pile three. Okay, let's get you some messages from your person. Oh, we have I wasn't ready to give you the love you deserved, so the universe kept us apart. So if there was a separation, it was because maybe this person was too heartbroken, or maybe there is a separation right now. It's because they're having to heal from whatever this was. For a lot of you, I'm doing this is past energy, but this could also be current. So if this person is more in this heartbreak energy, they are healing from it, and so they didn't want to involve you in their pain. I have intense dreams about you that give me signs. I think about them all day after I have them. So this person dreams about you a lot. I think they just get a lot of signs and synchronicities about you. You are my fantasy. I think about being intimate with you all the time. So those might also be their dreams that they have. I want to do right by you and make things last. I get a very loyal energy. Sometimes I hear your voice in my head and I wonder if it's really you. So there could be a telepathic connection here. And then I'm afraid of losing you, so I push you away because I feel like if you get too close to me, you might hurt me. So they're afraid maybe a bit of vulnerability with that emperor because they feel like you have a lot of power over them. So they might push you away a little bit unintentionally because they're subconsciously just scared of like being rejected and how painful that could be, especially since this person seems to like really, really adore you. Needs to be some more messages. All right, pile three messages from your person. Pile three messages from your person. I'm having an ego death. So again, they're kind of letting go of the 3D a bit. I'm having an existential crisis. Okay, so this person, yeah, might really be kind of like having an intense time right now. My soul loves your soul. I think you are so funny. I love your sense of humor. I want you to be a part of my world. So again, I feel like this person wants stability with you. They just want to be married to you, wake up every day with you. Oh my gosh, oh my God, that's actually crazy. Oh my, one of the next card. I want to wake up with you in or I want to wake up in your arms. Okay, that's super weird. Whoa. We have, you're the most beautiful person I've ever seen. You're mine. So again, there's like a sense of just, really feeling like you guys are meant to be. I love you, mind, body, and soul. You are so lovable. I'm ending karmic cycles. So this could just be codependent issues. Maybe that fear of vulnerability could be that karmatic. I just want you to think I'm cool. This person seems to be wanting to impress you somehow. I'm afraid of abandonment, so I run before you can leave me. So they are afraid of abandonment and rejection. So that could be, if they push you away, that could be why. I miss holding you, and then I have attachment trauma with my parents. So this person might not have felt like loved by their parents, or maybe their parents pushed them away, so then they push you away a bit. You'll probably know, what that is. I feel like the sense that you guys are probably really close, but if they haven't told you exactly what the relationship with their parents is like, I feel like that's something that they're going to have to open up to about, and maybe when they explain it to you, it'll make a lot of sense for their behavior. Um, let's see. I look up to you so much. I love you to the moon and back. This connection is so much more than I initially thought. So this connection really shook them. I feel like I want to make you proud. You are my perfect match. I want to have kids with you. So that's however kids resonates with you. Could be let's see, animals as well. There's no one else for me but you. I'm learning to respect myself and others. I need to fix things between us. So I think they need to really be able to communicate things. I will always return to you. Take my hand. Let's start this journey together. So they really want to live their life with you. Let's start over. Yes. I write love letters to you in my head. I see you in my dreams most nights. It's why I love to go to sleep. So dreams coming out again. I wish I could take all the pain away. So this person might feel like they've caused you pain. They wish they could take it away. I realized you were my everything, and then I'm so different from who I used to be. So this person has really changed significantly, I think, because of you. Okay, let's see some oracle cards. Pile 3. So we have trust, make the effort, and keep an open mind and retreat. So I think you've opened this person's mind up a lot to higher states of consciousness. Maybe they were an especially spiritual person, and you are, so you really, changed them. Maybe they weren't expecting their life partner to be esoteric, but I think you really are, and I think it really is cool. I think they really like it. And then we have trust and retreat. So I think they really, I think they do trust you. I think you guys both are learning to have faith in each other in this connection. And then retreat, I think this person just really wants to be alone with you, just be together with no distractions. All right, let's get you some or no more oracle cards. Oh, we have close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow you can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. I think that's also saying you can feel the love from the universe and from this person. And then, telling yourself that you really do feel worthy to be happy. When we have balance, love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that will support some challenges. So I think you're not afraid to stand up for yourself. And I think you challenge this person to grow. And I think that's part of what they love about you is I think they get kind of bored and stagnant without you because I think you keep things fresh. I get the sense you do a lot of shadow work and your energy is very fresh and you're not the type to be stagnant. We have Temple of Sun and Moon. So this is about the inner union of masculine and feminine energies within the body. And I think you're kind of a master of that. We have Love from the Fairies, which is very cute. So the fairies are saying hello. And then we have See the Beauty in All Things. So, even the darkness, there is beauty in perhaps this person's trauma or your trauma. And healing that is beautiful. And then the fairies, I think, just want to say hello, maybe telling you to connect with them. Something I like to do, I haven't done this in a while, so the fairies are probably annoyed by me, but you can make them like fairy bread and just like leave it outside for them if you have a garden. So yeah, it's good to make connections with them. I feel like they're very grateful to be acknowledged. If that's the Ace of Charms, pile 3. Okay, so we have this little horse, which to me is about that night energy, that desire to pursue the stallion. So again, that passionate male energy, masculine energy. We have live righteously and love everyone. You will build up an aura of light and love, and then accept the challenge you're facing that may become your greatest gift. So you have taught each other a lot. The challenges are growing both of you in this connection. We have a U, a Y, and a C and R. You're okay. We have this little lucky cat that I made. That's how, again, like a lot of luck and blessings connection is allowing into your life. We have the, I think that's the Aries Ram. So again, more Emperor energy. We have 7, 3, and 2. So this could be significant for you. Let's look in, I have the numerology cheat sheet on my wall. So 2 is harmony and balance. 3 is like spirit and guidance from above, and then 7 is magic. So very auspicious. We have arts and crafts, so you guys could be artists. I feel like you guys are like crafting this connection. You guys are very like creative. Maybe you're manifesting this person to change a bit as well. We have this star, so again, there's special connection. This is my symbol of like the divine masculine sun energy. So I think your person is truly becoming a divine masculine. We have this little cat. So I think you're kind of, I feel like You could be cat-like, you could be kind of coy. Let's see, it came out twice with the Leo. So you guys could be Leos, but I'm getting the sense that you're like a cat, like you're very sensitive and maybe you kind of keep to yourself, but this person really likes that about you. I feel like you could be a little bit coy and mysterious and um, delicate like a cat. And I think this person, you could resonate with being cat-like. We have the number one, so you have the one. We have this little penguin. So the penguin can be about breaking the ice. Also, I just realized Emperor Penguin. Oh my gosh, and the Emperor kind of came out like a bunch here. So I think, yeah, again, your person is getting into that Emperor energy, divine masculine energy. But then also it's about, yeah, breaking the ice. We have um, we have this little fortune cookie. So, you know, a lot of blessings and good fortune. I'm also hearing that if you have had fortune cookies recently, they're very relevant. So I don't know, it's kind of random. We have this fish. So this is my symbol of the age of Pisces, the Christ consciousness energy. And then we have the shamrock, which is really exciting because I am posting this video on, I was going to say Shamrock Day, St. Patrick's Day. So again, a lot of luck. It's a very auspicious tile. So I guess double confirmation since I am posting this on St. Patrick's Day. So finally, this is what I have for you. I love you very much. And I'm sending you many blessings, abundance, and light and love. All right, please take care of yourselves. Bye bye.